こんばんは。
こんばんは。あれ、マシュメロまだ売っていいじゃん。誰か買ってくれねえかな。いいな、マシュメロ欲しいな。参加型だよね。誰か参加する？
参加希望って言ったよね。
だね。招待しようか。
招待してください。
したいよ。気合が一人で出るのかな。いらっしゃい。プレゼント。なんかあんのかな。
ありがとうございます。
いいえいいえ。なんだこのスイッチオンオフって。とりあえずクレツビっとくか。誰も見ていないだと。
イベント何時から？
イベント2時かららしい。あれよくわかんねえんだよね。これってどうすればいいん？これよくわからんけさ。誰かが教えてくれんと。これでは表示、なんとか、フォートナイトの後ろとその決勝戦を見よう。行けよ。メニュー。 抜けよう、抜けよう、これ。
ヤッホー。
ヤッホー、おたらくいらっしゃい。なんかようわかんないんだけど、これはどういうことですか？ああ、いいよ、招待するよ。ちょっと待ってよ。これはどうすればいいのかな？渡るくん招待して、とりあえず水木しも招待し、いや。これはどうすればいいんだい？どうすればいいですかね、これは。もっとしてないで教えてくれよ。調べるか。ツイッターで公式でやってるの？聞いてるみんな、これどうやればいいの？とりあえずクレーティブいくか。合わせなくていいから。俺はツイッターで見るか。ツイッター見れなかった。なんでこれはどうやったら見れるのでしょうか。どなたか教えていただけないでしょうか。なるほどね。これでああ、なるほどね。見とこうぜ、みんなでこれ。見れません。 あれ見れんくなった。あ、見れた。マシュメロやないかい。いやー、マシュメロの曲はいい曲だな。あ、抜けた。待ってて、
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Marshmallow! I tell you, I've opened up for a few DJs in my career, by far the best one, hands down. Guys, this is incredible stuff here. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and this is the moment that we have been waiting for. 10 weeks have culminated to this point right here in New York City, Arthur Ashe Stadium. This packed house. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause for being here with us today. Without you, this is not possible. But now it's all about these players up on this stage. And this right here, the trophy, the title.
中にパッドボタンを押して、今スイッチか。メニューボタンを押して、スイッチオフにしたら見れるよ。マシュメロ、マシュメロ。メニューボタン開いてスイッチをオフでオフにしたら見れるよ。マシュメロだ、マシュメロ。
So much on the line, and we crowned 2 Fortnite World Champions yesterday, but that was duos competition, and today these people are riding solo. It's about that trophy, being able to raise this right in front of everyone here in New York City, and walking away with $3 million in prizes. History will be made, lives will change. Now, I know that you guys want to hear from some of our players as well. And there's one player in particular that I think each and every person in this arena wants to hear from. Jordan, who do you got?
The legend, the man, the myth. T2! I want my vest back, by the way. Guys, sitting next to me, I mean, you guys know he needs no introduction. He's pretty decent at the game of Fortnite. He's like fine, I guess. I don't know, 1v1 creative. We'll see what happens, right? Knowing that you're as good as you are, right, and your skills, your gifts, your game sense, your speed, your dexterity, your precision, all of these things that I'm sure a lot of people are very fearful of, there are a lot of incredibly young, gifted talents that are up here on the stage right now from all over the world. How do you prepare for all of these different game styles?
Basically, how I prepare is just stream to all of my beautiful viewers, and you know, they stream time me, and I get rushed by like 30 people every game, so if I can handle that, then I can handle anything, right?
I have seen it happen in real time. It's insane. I don't know how you deal. I mean, you've got a long way, you know, to get to the end, but obviously vying for that #1 slot. How was your strategy working out going into your drop spot today? Your rotation, are you going to be flexible? What are your thought processes going into today, knowing that you're up against some of the best players in the world?
My drop spot's pretty good, you know. I have some people contest me, but I just lay them out and then move on from there.
Lay them out, move on. 355, there it is, from the man himself. Back to you, GB.
Thank you once again, Jordan, for that. Now we're going to get into the games in a few moments here. Yesterday we hyped up nicely, and I think we can do it again. This is it. This is for this community right here, whether you're watching them at home, whether you're here with us in New York City, ladies and gentlemen, in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Let me hear you. No. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let us hear you loud and proud. This is the Fortnite World Cup Finals, and let's send it over to your casters for the first set of games. It's Courage and Dr. Lupo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Fortnite World Cup Finals Solos competition kicks off today, and I could not be more excited. I'm still sweating from the marshmallow performance we just saw, but
absolutely,
Dr. Lupo, this is going to be a darn good time.
100 of the best solo players the world has ever seen in Fortnite are today playing for $15 million in Jack. First place takes home $3 million, which is the largest individual prize for any player in esports ever up until this point. You realize that? That is ridiculous.
It's a pretty long history. Lives will be changed today. As we know, it's been happening throughout the weekend. And we've seen the best competitors in the world go up in creative, obviously in the Pro-Am, in the duos competition. And now it is time for solos. We're going to go through the format, the pricing for everyone at home so you can get caught up to speed. Millions tuned in throughout the weekend so far, and even more will be watching here today. So, Ben, I want to break down these rules for everyone at home. It's not a normal Fortnite game we're going to be playing.
Oh, no, it is not, especially if you've watched any competitive gameplay of the past. On your screen right now is the format. This is solo, so the top 25 placement will get you 3 placement points. Top 5. You make it all the way to the top 5, that's 7 points, and that coveted victory royale, of which there will only be 6 today, is worth 10 points. But on top of that, it's not just about placement. Every single elimination is an additional point. Those are going to add up, and we're going to see exactly how things play out over 6 games. Now, those 6 games, we add those scores up. Jack, what's the take-home? I know, just read it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, first place today wins $3 million US. If you get second, third, or fourth, your prize money you're winning is also above the 1 million mark. Hey, I wouldn't be too upset with 5th place either at 900 grand, but you see, top 20 all earn $112,500 or more. And guess what? Just because they made it here today, everyone on the stage will win $50,000 for their efforts across the last few months of competition. But I can tell you the prize money is sweet. It's great going up against the best in the world, but that right there, the coveted trophy on your screen and the title of Fortnite World Champion, the first ever solo World Champion, is what's on all these players' minds.
You have to remember, too, over the course of the 10 weeks of qualifiers, we had 40 million players throw their name in the pot to try and make their way to the top 100 here in New York City. And of those 100, only one gets first place. Only one takes home the trophy. And I'm going to say this is mine just from watching. watching him play over the last few days. Duos didn't go exactly how he wanted things to go, but I'm looking forward to seeing Benji Fishy rise above and just put on a good show for everybody. He's an excellent player, one of the best mechanically we've ever seen. His awareness is insane. What about you? Who do you have, Jack?
There's so many talented players. You know, we've been comparing drop spots, we've been comparing how they performed yesterday. We talked about LAN experience and how much the nerves can get to them. Someone that showed up yesterday on stage performed quite well, placing in the top 5. I think that today, with where he's dropped at, who he's going to be going up against, he could put on a good showing. Guys, thoughts as well. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Send us your thoughts. Who you predict to win? We've also talked to many people here in the venue about who they've got coming out on top. Let's take a look.
I feel like young calculator Flex is gonna win.
I want to see Benji Fish take it down solo.
Tifu's gonna win. Tifu's gonna win.
It's gonna be between Clicks and Tifu.
これって Tifu 出てるんだよね。
Probably Bizzle, because he has the most experience. I think Bizzle has a good chance.
En solo, je dirais la Bouga, je pense.
Tifu's gonna win.
Fact Fox. Je pense que la solo, c'est Benji Fishy qui va gagner.
Bizzle is just the most consistent player, and he's at the top right now, so I'd say Bizzle.
I'd probably say Bizzle too, because he has a lot of LAN experience.
My prediction for the solo World Cup champion is Dove.
People continue to pile on in here to the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Dr. Lupo, our games are almost ready to kick things off, but there's so many ways you can watch this weekend. Obviously, normal streaming platforms, but new initiative as well from Fortnite. A new way to watch on Fortnite.com/watch. There's some unique stats, as well as all sorts of feeds you can watch from. The viewing experience, real-time stats at different points of view in the game. Head to Fortnite.com/watch and choose from this channel a dedicated map channel and 10 rotating options covering a selection of diverse players. You see there on your screen exactly who we brought on up. If you want, feed 3 features Tifu, a player spotlight. If you're repping the Oceanian region and you want to see the Twins play, there you go. You've got your dedicated feed as well. An awesome thing to see for future competitors.
It's absolutely amazing. But Jack, everybody here wants to see the first game. I've got good news. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition is about to begin. If you are here at Arthur Ashe Stadium, I need you to get as loud as you possibly can. 100 of the best players in the entire world are about to face off for $15 million. Jack, guess what? 100 players, the battle bus is loaded, 6, 5, 4, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Yeah. 負けても怒らないって誓うんだったらいい。
Game 1 of 6 officially underway, and on your screen, all 100 players. Arguably the biggest day of their entire lives. The average age of competitors, just 16 years old. If you're a younger fan here in the audience, you dream of one day being here. If you're the same age, you look to your peers as people to look up to and aspire to be as good as one day. If you're a parent, I'm sure you can imagine what's going through these kids' minds. Here we go, folks. Tifu on your screen. Block has been his place forever, Dr. Lupo, and he is not shying away here in game number 1.
I had a chance earlier during warm-ups to just talk to Tifu about this landing zone. The opinion was basically, I don't care who else lands, I'm going to take it. I'm going to clear out the opponent there, roll on through. He's got a chance to go up the hill potentially for ball. Wow, those remain uncontested. He has a free legendary chest right here in the middle. And look at the inventory already. Blue pump shotgun, gold tactical AR, gold standard AR, mini bandages. He's got brick for days here. The resources are incredible. Yep. A loadout already. He just needs some mobility. Maybe drop one of the ARs depending on ammunition at a certain point. Gotta find some shadow bombs. The line boy might be worth it. We'll see if he swaps out. He actually puts down that tac AR, grabs a grenade launcher.
And the zone right there as
情
well.
報にちゃう
Only one other player landed here. That's Clipnode. So it's going to be Tifu versus Clipnode for control of the block, unless Clipnode decides to say,
rotate away.
I've got a lot of respect for that gameplay. He knows
左下の
block as well. Clipnode
Ah,
always
so
landing
cool.
here too. Will go ahead and fall away. And folks, I think as a sign of respect for Tifu as a player, they have forfeited the rest of block to this man. And he's already at 190 total HP and a fantastic inventory. Rotating here to on your screen. Bucky there as well. Class early with a little bit of a mixed inventory, but this is what we talked about yesterday. If you play Fortnite, you know that in the Fatal Fields floor maze, there is loot. Well, guess what?
Just floor spawns.
Typically, you and I, I'm sure, Ben, break all the we found out proud of where the loot is while it's hidden in the corn because it's in this area of the map so much. It's the little things that make the biggest differences. Class right now looting it. No one has any clue where he is.
Long bar. I mean, there's 2 chests spawn here. Any of the floor loot possible along the way. Side stall. Quite a bit of wood farm up. There. Plus the ship up top. You can take that slip all the way to the top. You've got an opportunity to travel basically uncontested early game unless somebody maybe gets a couple shots from a distance. Meanwhile, here at Mega Mall, Pika and Star hanging out inside the shops. A lot of verticality inside tends to lead to audio-based fights. Try and figure out whether your opponent is above or below and how much the players play. If they're keen on those audio cues, they'll know almost immediately.
Rotating now down to Lucky landing. Stacy there as well. First stink bomb coming on through. Doesn't actually wind up connecting too much. 16 builds in total. Now remember, we do play with sight and stunning.
また武器を取らないといけない。
50 HP. So if you're at 74 total health, you gain 26 HP to go to max and 24 shield. Also, when you get the elimination, even if the opponent has 0 materials, they'll still drop 50 of each material type. So there's a lot of, especially early games, Dr. Lupo, in securing some of these eliminations.
Now, Snazy right now with the top down on his opponent. It looked like he's trying to use the stinks and that proximity grenade launcher to find even one hit, which at this point with such low ammunition, grenade launcher shots, kind of burning through resources.
I was going to say, he sees those grenades. I was thinking exactly that. Yep. Well,
the beat at this point is based on audio.
建築の感度マックスにしよう。何？あ、やろうってこと？やろうってこと？なるほどね。いいよ。
Separating from each other a little bit, not necessarily pressure. Early game pressure against 6 for World Cup solos would be could be pretty advantageous to get that siphon for a shot, the heavy sniper. Before it goes, and not quite enough. This is just behind us, and Easy sneaks away. Higher floors of that north side building.
Yeah, Fuga winds up seeing that middle cherry blossom tree get knocked down, and a lot of times in games, players will just hit the trees down to 50 total HP left, but they won't take. The animation of the tree breaking gives away your position. So if you want to make sure you stay a little bit more hidden in your games at home, only break trees down to 50 total health left and leave them as possible. Very high expectations for not only himself, but from the community here this weekend. Did play yesterday, I believe, placed 14 with his duo, Mr. Savage. The first stink bomb comes on through, and Benji Fishing wants a fight, but unfortunately does take 50 immediately from the back, and will go ahead and just give up his position for long.
A little bit of frustration on his face, and you can't blame him. Shots is attempting to push a little bit on Nate right there. Pleasant Park still inside the safe zone, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. Southwest corner. Meanwhile, not alone down here. A little bit of a build fight back and forth, and they're inside the zone. 91 players have gone down. So it's going to stay very, very high in the player count. Who may be waiting to see if the doesn't quite Waiting inside. Get it inside the pyramid. If he doesn't want to step out, potentially get shot. Back down.
Yep.
1v1. King on the defensive. At this point, he might have the high ground. Oh my gosh! Sneaks the shotgun shot in. Right. Go down. And you see King, a little bit of a smirk right there yesterday. We got a little bit of a, I think it's going to say trash talk in the game. It was Skeptic who winds up going down to Mongrel Mitro. This time I think King will live to see another fight, but ooh, I like some of this little spiciness to kick off game number 1. He wins that fight with a quick wall retake and headed on through. Over to Neo Tilted, Creo, Hornet, and Blitz. Currently within a couple buildings of each other. You see on your screen on the backside, Lechi, Maw, and Mongrel still there as well. Looks like the ball on the backside. Real quick. Put the replay up of exactly how that played out. Storm here, inside that box just moments ago. Full send into the air and does catch the shots there. The burst SMG proving useful even midair. Burst SMG, probably not the exact item the players want, but still making use of it. Uh-oh, it's a corn fight. Dr. Lupo, you're used to this in Nebraska, as right now we've got like home for me, Jack. Yeah, this is, I mean, you've got a ton of skill in this one. We see Rogue Shark dropping down the bandage for the moment. Already the ramp goes through, and Rogue Shark just wasn't ready for it, so he didn't catch what happened right there, Dr. Lupo. A big little breakdown. The campfire was placed, he lost control of his wall, but because he had no pyramid inside his box, the opponent placed a ramp, and then past the ramp for extra cover. It's one of the fastest, the most effective ways to take out an opponent when they're inside their 1x1. Left eye did just get an elimination, does use that shockwave to get away from E-Rouse, but solid start as well, and I believe I did just see a fan favorite in Vivid in the elimination feed picking up his first elimination. Starting to move. 56 seconds, my opponent, before the next circle closes, and it is a big crush. You might not be right there, but folks, it is just from Neo Tilted. Everyone is going to get pushed together to the city. See here. Opponent to rotate away, and Dubs does not want to let them go. 46 back-to-back hits, and he can't find a bead on Evil Mare. Goes down out here, the old Greasy Grove Ice Lake. And you see Evil Mare still just in total about 80 HP. Got the 50 back for the elimination, so you calculate it, really only had about 30 health left, so Doug's so close, but not able to connect with that final combat shotgun shot. And look at this inventory for Riversoft, Team Liquid. 6 shockwave grenades, 2 minis, 3 chug splashes, a launch pad. Weapons are awkward, I'm going to be honest. Just an assault rifle, an epic tactical shotgun, but Storm Surge is coming to play, and Dr. Luke hasn't been around on that yet today. Inform the viewers at home. So Storm Surge is a mechanic potentially sitting and not engaging in fights. If there are a certain number of players at this point, when there's over 70 when the circle closes, people are going to start to take 25 damage every tick, 5 seconds. Yep, over the threshold for the amount of damage done in the lobby. It's a way to encourage players to get engaged in fights without having to force anybody in. Sit still the entire time. You've got to get engaged, get involved with what's going on. And it ends when we go below that threshold. Exactly. This first threshold, you have to drop below 70 players. So Storm Surge will remain in play right now until 69 players is reached. You see Fuga with an elimination, Blaster with one as well. Players above the damage threshold sitting pretty They're frantically searching for some damage they can to try to get themselves in a safe spot. Aqua on your screen, one of the World Cup did it, shots inside here, Colorful trying to rotate back away, doesn't want to quite get caught just yet. Those splashes, by the way, one of the best healing items in the game right now in scrimmages. Competitive Fortnite, an instant throw twice. HP transfer across both. May not be able to get this off quite yet. He did. Oh, he did it. Yep. Supply pressure aside. Not a lot of ammunition right now in the inventory. There's 70 medium rounds for that heavy AR. Not the favorite spray weapon, right at tap fire at a distance though.
You know, dead center this zone is in the bottom right of your screen. Mr. Savage did just get an elimination down on the muffin. Mr. Savage still alive in this one, looking to bounce back from yesterday. I know Mr. Savage wasn't too happy with the final performance. Hurts still, we saw the player keep Brazil trying to rep his family. Class elimination there as well on the Twins. Now active, the players still above, so people will begin taking damage. And that's a solid chunk with that common tactical shotgun. But another player begins to throw their name into the hat. Doc Uvo Kurtz, no more shield left. We'll back up for the moment.
At this point, with the circle where it is, we've got 60 seconds before things start to close, and I would say maybe a third of the field is still outside of the next safe zone. You can see a lot of players. You have to realize if you're watching at home, if you're here at Arthur Ashe Stadium, competitive Fortnite is very much about late game strategy and positioning. 74 players right now remaining does not surprise us in the slightest, to be honest, especially with how much money is on the line. Arians goes down. Start picking up that one, but not enough damage dealt. You see the Storm Surge, 2 more players eliminated.
I think he just got a buff down. Began to drop. So Wakey went down to the Storm, sniping the elimination onto Astonish. We are 1 player away from the end of Storm Surge, and there it is as we just hit the threshold. So now no more panic has to come through for these players for the moment. The next one will come into play in a couple more zones, as Keenstar right now is a double qualified player from France, currently set on up against Envy's Bucky, as they are in a couple boxes of each other.
Just see exactly where things move through here. Just want to hold these edits. Pressure just yet. Just kind of waiting to see other players that may be around and rotating away, and that's exactly the play. Lucky, by the way, a player that we've seen, he actually spent some time talking to Hogman a lot to refine. We've seen a big improvement since then. Big shout out to Hogman for helping Lucky out with that one. All the way here at World Cup solo finals.
Will he use one of the campfires in the inventory? 25 extra health.
It depends on the play. If he's looking towards late game, he's going to try and hold off that final starts to close. We'll have to see. A quick reminder, by the way, on the right side of the screen, a victory royale. The win is worth 10 placement points. Those are big. Top 5 is 7 points. Top 15 is 5. Top 25 is 3 points. Every single elimination for these players is an additional point. So the focus of the current map right now on those out here on the hill. East side of Neo Tilted, actually a pretty good spot. You have multiple slips nearby while those are still on. You have to remember those do turn off. Skype picking shots. I believe that's on DRG just to the south. No pressure applied there. He's trying to sneak any shot he can through. Actually, it's challenged. Surprise speed doesn't go for the build there to protect and get a better spot.
Wow, that's solid damage though.
Let's go for it.
Solid damage. What's also on the ground right there? The legendary infantry rifle. Still can swap that when needed. Right now, choosing to go with the spray weapons. Player that's close. We have a replay coming on in soon of Mega from FaZe, who played yesterday in the competition with Dubs. Dubs already dropped this game. We'll see how Mega plays this one. Gets to the opponent's box. 2 clean shots. There it comes through, and near max materials, slurp juice as well as chunk splashes will be sitting pretty with the inventory right there. The next zone did just pop on up, moving to kind of the eastern side of the current zone. And what we're seeing right now from Skype is Skype recognizes he's got extra materials back, so he's going to run back, build out a little bit, burn the extra materials, and continue to tunnel with these mats. He's also juggling items over as well to still have the ability to use these whenever he would like to wish to. In the next zone, here's everyone on the map. A rocket being fired on the far side. Bizzle there, still on your screen. Commandment, Epic Whale. Arrow still boxed up in metal just outside the zone and stopping dominant European players in the online qualifier. Still in this one with Zayt. Zayt was in the lead with that yesterday. 5 of the 6 games, but in the end not able to close it out. You see, continuing to spray is above the damage threshold. This next threshold player stocking will go 50. So a minute away before activation. With elimination though, down on the Stacey.
this point too. You have a lot of players starting to happen. Player count starting to dwindle. Here in Zayd's inventory, a single shadow bomb going to be used for rotation if he has to. Not quite yet though. He's that heavy sniper rifle we just saw moments ago. He'll probably go for it again. It's going to knock out a wall and immediately use that legendary AR to try and take shots while the wall is gone. One player may not be paying attention. This is a big one right here. Immediate swap, a 69 shield pack, solid crit through the wall. They do box up, but it looks like at that moment he saw the box was being pressured from another player and decided to go for it. And here we go.
Keep in mind, no healing for Zayd, so you can see just how cautiously he's taking these fights.
Oh, yeah.
Also today in solos, there's no longer the threat, Dr. Lupo, of the double heavy sniper. Sure, we've seen solo players try to use it to their advantage by themselves, but it just is not the same effect. Lolboom, bottom right of your screen, Zayd, top left of your screen, both with 2 eliminations so far, and here comes Storm Surge for players pushing on in. Not a threat for Lolboom as he's 409 above, but Karhu did just go down to that Storm Surge, so an unfortunate game number 1 there, and ooh, some free shockwave grenades to pick up. Dr. Lupo will be extremely useful in these rotating zones, and oh man, Lolboom is eating the stink bomb. 50 damage, Dr. Lupo. Terrible, terrible spot to be in for Lolboom.
Lolboom, a solo Irishman, qualified for the World Cup here. Going to have to push on through and try and make his way to the next safe zone. Multiple ballers on the outside. He might be able to grab that one in the water right there if he sees it when he pops out. Also Vivid on your screen. Evil Mare still there as well. Psalm rotating in, multiple ballers still on the field.
Look at that build.
Look at the, yeah.
Oh
this is like a Fortnite World Cup apartment complex. You have countless players stacked in next to each other. Bizzle going for the edit reset, can't quite catch himself just yet.
Uga still making plays happen. A lot of people have him high up on the leaders, and here it is again. Yarkos with the elimination from earlier on, down onto Aqua, who obviously was our Fortnite World Champion yesterday in duos. Rough start in game number 1. Bizzle, one of the most consistent and winningest Fortnite pro players of all time, Dr. Lupo. When you say a veteran in Fortnite competitive, Bizzle is at the top of that list, but here's Yarkos again. Now on the high ground after that first elimination, down onto Aqua, looking for more right now as he's got ultimate high.
This is one of the best spots in the game right now. We'll have to see where the map is going to rotate, the north-northwest, so he's going to have to make a move soon. A very hefty weapon loadout. Not a whole ton of rotation. Does have the 2 launch pads, does have the redeploy, but those are going to leave you exposed up in the air. Go to look back, King. Rotation here. The feed starting to light up. 38 players.
Oh, yeah.
And that count is going to go down, down, down. Zayd eliminated by Left Eye. Colorful taking another one out as well. King, 4 eliminations. You have to remember, placement points don't kick in until top 25, so he only has those 4. But those are 4 very, very big points. Here we go. The Storm starting to pressure players. You're going to see a lot of launch pads and redeploys coming to play, and those community movement mechanics like launch pads placed on the ground would be tough. A player actually just flew right through King's box.
That could have been bad, Dr. Lupo. That could have been real bad.
Maybe a trap play from either player. Wow. Taking another elimination. Top 35 now. Jax, we're coming 30 seconds away from the next circle.
And Mr. Savage trying to contest Rux for height as they both continue to build on up. Mr. Savage goes for the shot. Rux gives it up for the moment. So game 1 right now, the height goes to Mr. Savage, but there's still a ton of time left. On the low ground right now, you've got Class Week, Fledermoy's Week, Tuesday Week as well. Mr. Savage has shot down Rux for the moment. He still continues to keep height. Yarkos, though, looking to challenge right now. 27 players left. Placement points about to come into play.
Yarkos takes the ultimate high on the backside there. Riverside from Team Liquid. Multiple players. Ultimate low ground warriors down there, both in and out of ballers. Class looks like he might be looking for a campfire in the middle of it. Mr. Savage.
King at 7 limbs, and it's made it into placements. King absolutely the #1 performance so far in game 1. 120 in total HP. Can he find us a limb? No! As the crowd erupts. Top 20 now, though, but King got the job done. There was 27 players left, Dr. Lupo. King eliminates the last 2 to make it a top 25 for the placement points.
Huge plays there. Whalen Curve going down the feed. What a shot. A quick heads up there. Booga showing why he's one of the most active.
Top 15.
Top 15. Manuel Elam, your feed in the top left, one of the most important things to watch if you're looking for players' names. Here he's going to have to wait and bait players out. Movement now. Here it is, the Shadow Bomb for rotation. He's still got 2 more in his inventory, which this late in the game is huge. He does have 3 shockwave grenades as well. His height needs to be taken. Or even a long range. 8 players remaining. Jack Yarkos, 4 eliminations. Everyone in here getting those placement points. Beam from above and goes down. No builds. Going to be tough there. Psalm picking up that. Booga though, 5 right now moving forward.
But not only that, 2 shadow bombs left, still with shockwave grenades too. The number 1 point we've seen in competitive Fortnite this weekend. When do you use the shockwave to go for height? It's Psalm currently on height. Booga sees that. That was him taking a look for exactly where the player is. I think it's time, Dr. Lupo. Go, shadow bomb will be used. Okay, so not quite doing it yet.
Looking for a high ground.
Yeah, I was looking to see.
He's saving those. Don't you worry. I guarantee before too long, a player like this is going to make plays. Sitting the edge of the storm, the box up. He's going for edge shots. Big hit. My gosh. The outside. Booga picking up his 6th elimination. Rio, Rutsch, Booga all on the low ground. Bella EU,
one player to shockwave the height. It's still Psalm up top.
Still got it. Same floor as Creole. 1v1 up top, 1v1 on the bottom, stuck in the box. Big hits, back-to-back shots. Booga picking up another elimination. Almost going to be his game to win. We'll see another one. Can he find the 9th elimination and the first victory royale in the World Cup solos?
Dr. Lupo, it might be time soon. It might be time soon. Booga smiling. He's got the health advantage on Cryo. Folks, it might be time for the shockwave play. Booga could soar up into the sky and go for it. Here it is. Shockwave to height. Shots coming in. No elimination yet for the first game victory royale.
Oh my gosh. Confident. What a monster. The first victory royale.
The crowd on their feet. Booga, calm, cool, and collected, wipes out 5 of the last top 6 players for the victory royale. What a swing of points right there, Dr. Lupo. You get the win. You get max placement points. 9 elims too, folks. That is a statement game number 1 for Booga, and here it is again. The shockwave up. Creo tried to prepare. You see the damage coming on through, but at that point, with that much of a health advantage, Creo stands no shot. What a brilliant ending. Talk about a great late game. Solos absolutely living up to the hype of the duo competition yesterday.
Imagine being in the World Cup Finals, and instead of opting for a safe, stay down bottom, wait, bait your shots, you throw a shockwave down and you ascend to the high ground. Take over and get the victory.
Much deserved game 1 victory right there. The number 1 thing I noticed from Booga, in the shadow bombs, so many people worry so much about popping out of the shadow and immediately boxing and protecting themselves. Instead, Booga winds up pushing forward, looking for where his next victim could be, and then pops out of the shadow and eliminates the player. It happened 3 times right there, and it was big reasons why he was able to push on through. Booga, an incredible performance.
ナオと配信してるし、ナオと鬼が良くない。
At this point, I mean, we're going to take a look exactly to see where that falls on the leaderboards. No surprise here, a 9-point lead out of game 1. King, 7 eliminations, we saw that earlier. Sadly goes down a little bit before those top couple placements. Psalm, Rux, Yarkos, ton of top tier players across the board right now. But a 9-point lead after game 1 is absolutely incredible.
And you look at the leaderboard right now, a big talk of yesterday, EU versus NA. EU, why so quiet earlier in the day? NA, why so quiet at the end of the day? 8 of the 10 top players after game 1, all from the US. Here's your 11th through 20th place right now. Benji Fishy on there, Evil Mare on there as well. But a fantastic start to today, and I'm loving the energy from this crowd at the first ever Fortnite World Cup. They saw how good the competition was yesterday, and I know everyone was so excited to kick it off today with millions watching online. They saw Booga take game number 1. He's down on the floor with Jordan Fisher.
Booga! Huge first game for the NA player. That's what you want to see. You want a health advantage at the end. 9 lives to cap off an incredible first game. What is your thought process going into the final moments of any game, right? A 1v1 there at the end, you've got health advantage.
Well, I'm pretty much low ground. I have like 200 mads, and I realized that I could probably make a play with the impulse, just go for A and just like get a big pump on him.
Amazing. Well, we saw that happen in real time. An amazing clutch for an end of a first game for Booga. Yo, Jack, Lupo, that is exactly what you want to see, is it not?
Really asked for much more than that. A victory royale and 9. Been one of the top solo players in the North American region, and he shows it right there in game 1, and already a 9-point lead. Solid stuff.
What an incredible game out of the gate already. Number 1 down. We have 5 left to go. We want to take a look and see how everything worked, and maybe a little bit of a deep dive into how these players play. So we're going to throw it over to Sundown at Unreal Islands. Take a look.
Thank you so much, Lupo and Courage. And while Booga was able to dominate the rest of the lobby, I want to take a look at one of the other most marquee and aggressive players we saw. He had the entire lobby saying, Toda-san de Argentina, it is king of 9Z with an incredible 70 elimination run in 20th place. Let's take a look at some of this gameplay. So right away, you'll notice, what is he doing? He's his patented going forward, wall replace on land 123. That's going to be the theme of these clips. He doesn't miss his shots, and he's not afraid to flex either. Throwing the doggy laugh out there, throwing him a little love, saying, I don't care who you are. Now he's sitting on the 4 elims. He's in the box fight, and he's constantly looking to pick up new targets. Replaces the wall from the side, turns around, and picks up a great elimination there onto Bucky in the rotation. But now watch on the spree he's on. 5 elims right now. Cones himself off. Look at this. The player challenges him. He's not building. He's going at him. He says, if you want to fight me, I shoot first. I am the king. Was able to go, but unfortunately gets caught there in the rotation, but still a brilliant performance from the young Argentinian. He's looking to challenge, he's looking to frag out with the best of the best, putting himself currently sitting in the number 2 spot. He has played so absurdly well in that first game. This is what it's all about. If you can bring your aggression, what you do in the qualifiers, and take it to this stage, and you don't have nerves, I'm gonna go. If you're like King and say you want to end it, I'll shoot first. I'll take the 50 health on Elim there, and I will take the point in staying in the match. You can wait and watch me dominate. Let's get into match 2, because that first match was insane. Courage and Lupo, take it away, guys.
Sundown, thank you so much. Appreciate the quick analysis of everything that happened in the middle of that game. A lot of action here at the Fortnite World Cup solo competition. This is the last day for the entire event. Marshmallow's concert. Tons of people here in the crowd. Absolutely. It's just been ridiculous. So much fun.
My Italian family was out there. 25 people. They've got a full deli layout. Unfortunately, my Aunt Lorraine down in Florida, I know you're watching. Shout out. We love you, miss you. But no, they're all here for their first ever event, too. It is an incredible energy in here. And, you know, guys in the venue, do you guys want to see another Fortnite World Cup next year? Should we do this again? All right, budget's approved, Epic, it's happening. But folks, get into the action. Game number 2 about to begin. Booga, the superstar of Game 1, the talk on all social media. The hashtag Fortnite World Cup. What a play. The lobby is ready. The players are ready. Ladies and gentlemen in the venue, are you ready?
チーム切り替えってやるはず。
Competition here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals starts right now.
After last game, I have a feeling you're going to see maybe potentially more contested drops and players vying for those points, seeing exactly what can be done now. Booga bringing home 9 eliminations in that first game. The next 2 closest were 7-4, then everybody was below that. Arcos, I think, having 4, King with 7. Knowing that we still have 5 remaining, knowing that based on the leaderboards from yesterday, that 17 points at one point separated first and last. And by the way, a quick note, we can see the minimap, but I think Tfue, yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm pretty sure Tfue has the block all by himself. Again, Clipnote didn't want to challenge it this time.
No one nearby at all, and also on that map, look at the two llamas. Right outside a racetrack, it looks like one player's about to go claim him. Also, Bizzle, who basically landed Dusty Divot uncontested. I believe he already got a llama in this one, so some great movement will be up there for them. Here again, the stats for last match. First place, the Victory Royale, 19 total points because of those 9 limbs. Sitting pretty, 5 games away from $3 million.
I have to say, I feel like after one game, seeing an average placement stat of first, that's something I would screenshot just to hold on to. Yeah,
best player in the world.
I averaged first 12 games have been played.
Here is Aqua versus Twins. Aqua, can't stress it out. World champion from yesterday in duos, only with being missed left and right from Aqua. And I'm going to tell you right now, Aqua's going to be upset with himself on that one, Dr. Lupo. That was a sloppy fight from both sides, and to say it right now, those early... We also have the first elimination we saw earlier, and it was Bizzle with the common pistol, and then says, here's your reward, a llama that was looking at a nice view.
Kovacs out of his mind. By the way, a quick note here, Twins had 46 elims in his qualifying matches. That's so many eliminations to get to this point.
Yeah.
Over 10 games, it's huge.
And most players didn't even get to play the full 10, so you got to think
Twins did top off
in his region when he's going on
right
for
there. Yep. Shadow Bombs already has a flint knock sitting on minis and a pump. Solid early game loadout. Can pick up maybe one more movement ability, depending on whether or not he wants to keep the flint knock in his inventory. We'll have to see. Still hopefully looking for a slurp at some point. MQ and Mr. Savage not far from each other. Takamura, Clarity G also in Happy Hamlet. My least favorite drop, I'm going to be honest with you, but a lot of these players know exactly where the chests are and know exactly how to get there as fast as they can. And there are so many materials down here. This also is one of the highest chest spawn counts in the entire game. This POI is insane.
Yeah, I believe 29 possible chests or something.
Ah, 出されたね。
よし、もう一回これでも行こ
う。よし、これでいける。
鬼ごっこか。
メニューボタンを押したらチーム切り替えってやるからそれをして。チーム2にすればいい。
OK。
Good lord. 4 shadow bombs, a launch pad, a legendary infantry rifle, a blue pump shotgun. T2 is set up for the rest of this game, nearing max materials as well. This is what happens when you keep this man locked all by himself.
Nobody wants to challenge here, but it's one of the best loot spots in the game. Nomad's over on the right side of your screen. Take that southeast corner building, see if there's anything left inside, but there's so much loot here in the block, so many materials, so many opportunities. Get an advantageous position too, because you're right up the hill. Like I said before, this baller spawns up there.
Team選択だった。
Pretty quick, and if they don't, if you're lucky enough, you have free rotation as well. So terribly far from the slipstream, just past the umbrella. flurry down there. Meanwhile, Mr. Savage. 1v1 down here at Happy Hamlet. There's actually 3 players total. My apologies. See on the mini map in the bottom right there. They can't see those arrows. We definitely can. Crew and Takamura still down inside in the building. Audio cues trying to listen for each other. Takamura, you see, not really moving. Replacing to build up a little bit of a material buffer in case fighting does happen here. Mr. Savage will rotate.
Player just in front. Fight he's potentially looking to take. Not sure exactly what the health is of the opponent just ahead, but you got to think, okay, so there is a health advantage. Maybe Tfue did a bit of damage as Kluja will begin to heal on up. So it does look like Tfue damaged the player, thought about challenging, but for right now, we'll just box for a moment. They are very, very soon going to have to move towards the zone.
If you're watching online and you get an opportunity here to clip some shots from Tfue, it's going to be very accurate. We've seen it before, and we'll see him again with that infantry rifle. One of the best in the game.
That was kind of greedy from Tfue. He has a ton of materials. I think he didn't expect his opponent to challenge and go for a shot, but because he tries to save a couple walls of wood, has to pop one of those big shields, and Kluja says, you know what? I'm out of here in the zone. So Tfue has a long trek ahead of him. He's going to use a launch pad here. Probably not, as he does have the slipstreams down below, but still will take some damage from the storm.
Okay. He can take the zip across, jump off midway through, and go down and grab it. We'll see.
Booga eliminated to start off this game in 90th place. So our game 1 winner out early on, which means that that 9-point lead will surely be cut down as this one goes on. Quick thing I want to remind everyone of, yesterday we were nearing the #1 trend in the world on Twitter. I'm going to challenge all of you right now. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup across everywhere. Send in how you're watching today. Let me know who you think's going to win. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup everywhere for the millions of you all tuning on in. Can't stress that enough. Let everyone know that the largest event, one of the largest events of all time, concludes today with a $30 million prize pot in total throughout the weekend.
He's holding the edit here. Stuck in a little stalemate. He's going to hold that side, look for the shot. Can't quite find it. Player backs out of that. Not fast enough to get
Mr. Savage goes down to Mega.
Big names eliminated early in this game 2 with World Cup solos.
YouTube 見てないだろうから。
Wait and watch to see if he's going to spot this player and make a move. This might be a
ナオトが口で言って。
Little resets can go for a wall replace.
そういうことでエリア外をなしだって OK まあ学校になってよ
does make contact. Twins down to 90 total HP. Big hit there with the shot. He can try and rotate up on the outside, getting pressured against the edge of the storm, and a build off is kind of the only answer at this point. Quick, and it's down. Doesn't quite find that the player inside.
どこだ怖っ怖っ焦る
結構雰囲気あるよね
あるあるいや折りすぎ同じのおはようございます壊すつのに絶対子供泣くやつや
あの外はあれだけどその周りに柵があるから それを超えちゃダメね。
何階建てだよここ。
外も見ないと。
なるほどね。ああ、ここはなんか技術室的な。なんとかやったらもうこう金庫室的なな。おい、来た。
殴るのはラコスギ。
で、どうすればいい？
終了して。
なるほどね。終了とはどこだ？どれだ？どれで？
リスポーンすればいいんじゃない？
ああ。うん、ちょっと怖いけど嫌だな。怖すぎかな。またやる？
俺が鬼やる。
はいよ。
やるやるやるやるやる。ナオトチーム変えて。
どうやればいいんだい？
ワタルくんやる。鬼。
チーム何本にすればいい？
どっちがやる？1にしてナオトはやる。
あ、俺1に、あ、違えた。間違えた。ちょっと待ってよ。あ、違う、ハーブに戻ってしまった。
ない。 ナオトも鬼やん。
よし、行こうぜ。
これ強いから鬼2人になる。初見です。
初見さんいらっしゃい。スリーピングナイツリーダーさんいらっしゃい。
初見から再発生。鬼ごっこ中だから。
これ腹減った。
ナオトチーム変えて。
俺1にすればいいんでしょ。
そう。送りました。
あ、了解です。これずっとこれずっと隠れとけばいいの。
チャンネル登録グッドボタンを押してね。
お願いしますの方がいいと思うけどね。ありがとう。まさるくん、キャルさんの見習う。これってさ、クラウン殴ったら。
これ結構不気味な承認しとけば、今のうちに4号人目になりました。
そうそう、45人目になった。キリがいい。とりあえずチャンネル登録です。500人いたらプレゼント企画しようかな。さあ、ここから出れるじゃん。え？おー、いいね。これ相手側にピンは見えるの？
足跡のやつ消そうや。
足音？どうやってやるの？
アクセシビリティ。
ああ、設 で
の一番下。
アクシどれの一番下、サウンドこういうことなってない？なってない？おお。いや、俺はなっとるんだけどな。ああ。なるほど。あんまならんの？いや、行けよ。
初見さん招待した。
まだ。
しとけば。
そうだね。フレンド登録して。で、参加希望なのかな。
初見さんが帰ったら寂しい。
そうだね。あ、参加した。ああ。めっちゃしょって聞こえるやん。
いますよまだ。
ああ、おったおった。どれこっちで。あ、来た。
怖い。
うん。
てか、渡るくんおる。
おるんじゃないかな。やべやべ。上やんな。こっち行こ
足落とした。
う。足落とした。うん。あ、出ちゃった。
ワールドカップ見て待ってます。
ああ。 ズカップ見て待ってます。了解。怖っ。
あ、俺も信じよ
う。怖っこれ。もうおらんよ。
リスポーンして。
あれだ。
と言ったれ。リスポーンって。
リスポーンしろだって。
俺気やるわ。勝った。めちゃくちゃ足音するね。わたるくんチーム変えて1に。なおとこい。
料理やだ。
入ってきて。
配信見たらあれがいい。見る側を。
じゃあこれは島変えた。
Oh, it's great.
Kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Xander would clutch up, and he did just that.
You can tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 point. Just grab this point right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated, it is.
どうぞ変えよう。
Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. You realize that that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with that run, you need to like do it slow. Go in blindly, like try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still, and yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like more investment.
He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Man, I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations. Outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of creative Fortnite looks like.
as a unit, and that's what got them the dub in the end. The grandfather of creative shows up huge here on this stage. Now, of course, guys, we know you want to get back in the game. I want to get back in the game too, but first, let's just make sure to give a little break to the players. We'll hop back in as soon as we can. Now, I did talk about creative a little bit, but we also had that celebrity pro-am. Players and people from different walks of life all came together to take part on this stage and play for charity. Now, of course, we had Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am defending champions that faced off against Airbox and RL Grimes, your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions.
絶対こっちのスクリームの方が面白いって。
They are two-time Pro-Am champions. So let's actually check in with them and see how they're doing.
Here in the player lounge right now, joined by our Pro-Am winners, RL Grimes and Airwalk. Wasn't totally expecting you to do 2 in a row. Can you walk me through those final moments?
Felt really good. I don't think I would have won if I didn't have it.
Now, RL Grimes, you were holding your own, you were keeping up, you were staying alive, you were getting elimination. How did you change your playstyle from last Pro-Am to this Pro-Am?
I think we learned a lot from the last one, just that you focus on late game a little bit, and I just sort of let him lead the way and made it happen.
How did it feel to play with a potential World Cup duo winner?
It's amazing. I'm actually going to come tomorrow and sit in the stands and cheer for my man Airwalks. Yeah.
Maybe make an Airwalk sign and wave it in the air?
Maybe a 98 bot sign. I'll hold it up.
Good luck on the event tomorrow. Congratulations on winning. Congratulations on winning. Incredible gameplay throughout Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am.
Gioreの面白いスクリーン紹介する。
Very happy for those two, but I'm actually happy for this guy right here. This is one half of your Duos World Champions. This is Nyrox. I need you guys to make some noise right here, right now. Show him that you love him. How does that make you feel? You got all these crowds.
That's great.
There you go. Now, let's chat a little bit, right? Because you played yesterday, like I talked about, dual competition. Your partner, Aqua, is actually playing today in the solo competition. So what advice did you give him heading into these games?
I told him earlier this morning that we should stick with the plan we had yesterday. And even if he has a bad start, he can still make a comeback like we did. And he can still get Tokyo.
That's pretty good advice. Now, you're already a world champion. You've got the title. You've got this title. You're here. You get to experience.
It's amazing what they do, even though I want to compete in solo as well. But hopefully this gives me confidence in solo, which makes me do better in solo next turn.
Okay. One final question for you. This morning, obviously yesterday was a huge day. You had a night to kind of sleep on it, and then you woke up the next morning. Did it sink in? How did you feel the next morning when you're like, man, I'm a world champion?
It feels surreal. It doesn't really feel like I've won anything because it was so big. It was almost too big to imagine. But yeah, it was amazing.
Well, again, massive congrats to you. One half of our world champions. Again, give him some love, Fortnite fam. Thank you again, Nyrox. Appreciate your time. Now, there's actually another player we want to talk about real quick, and that is Skite. He just won this second game, so let's see what he's got to say.
I'm Skite from Lustrin. I'm French, coming from Paris. I've been preparing the finals by playing customs and playing with friends or mates. It was hard in the beginning because a bit broken, so I just wait and then I qualified for the boss in the last 2 weeks. I definitely want to thank my team because they support me a lot when I was playing qualified. In here we are more aggressive and Annie is a little bit slower, so we try to play a little bit slower. I think maybe Zayd is very good and I want to take him down. I don't think playing inside them will affect my my gameplay because I already did it. I love everyone and I'm just excited to play.
There you go. There you have it. This guy is amazing. I'm a big fan. This guy, you know this. I'm a huge fan. Now, guys, there's so many players, 100 here that I wish we could spend so much time talking to every single one individually. But let's actually dive in specifically to one, and that's a Mr. Vivid. You know, Mr. Sledgeman himself. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him there. But don't worry, he's going to bring some more heat. We actually had time to spend with him and his hometown, learn more about him. So let's watch this together.
I live in South Jersey in a small town. Population of under 1,000. You see a couple of cars pass by your house. It's quiet, so it's nice. Here, I play
ナオトが
Fortnite
来るまでやっ
at
と
the
こ
highest
う
level.
来るまで
My name is Noah Wright, also known as Vivid. I am 21 years old. I've been playing competitive Fortnite for almost a year now.
OK
What makes me a successful player is probably all the hours that I put into it. The schedule gets kind of crazy, but I'll keep myself in good shape. I will do a workout routine, 20 minutes on the exercise bike, 15 minutes of stretching, and then back to playing Fortnite.
You know what's hitting you, bud? What's hitting you?
Just having fun.
Vivid popping off. Taking that victory royale. That was insane.
I live with my dad. We've always been really close. All he ever wants to do is fish. He takes care of everything around the house. It makes everything really convenient in terms of playing games, just being able to focus on that.
Our schedules work pretty well. When I get done work, he's usually up gaming, so we do spend a little bit of time talking and going through the day's activities. Noah and I helped each other very much getting through a difficult time.
When I was 10, my mom passed away. She passed away to a cancer called small cell carcinoma. It definitely made me mature a lot. Made me realize how much my mom actually did for me.
Noah's mom had a very big impact on his life. She set the ground rules, make sure the grades were all straight A's, and he could go in the game.
I credit a lot of my success to her.
Well done, Darren! He's gonna catch it in the air. He's gonna get a victory royale!
資材がない
Knowing that I'm successful at doing what I love to do, that would just make her really happy.
Ready?
Yeah. Fortnite granted me with a decent amount of money. I can help my dad out now, so I got him a boat.
He presented it to me for being a great father, bringing him up since our mother passed away.
I actually haven't been on the boat yet. So this weekend I'm going to go on the boat for the first time.
Getting him on the boat and back on the water again. One of my ultimate dreams.
Looks nice.
What do you think Mom would say?
She'd like it.
I love it.
空中で撃ったらダメだよ。
I want to thank him for this and everything. It made me happy. What do you think your first trip out here?
It's nice.
Now you gotta come out more often.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to keep myself together right now. I know how you're feeling, Vivid. I am very close to my own mom, and she means the world. If you guys have a chance here to meet Vivid, he is genuinely one of the most hardworking, kindest people you will ever meet in your entire life. If you can say hello, take time to do it. I promise you will not be disappointed. Of course, Fortnite fam, we got to keep the games coming. Games are about to be underway. The players are back. They are ready to board the battle bus. So for now, we're going to send it back up to none other than Monster D-Face, Golden Boy, House DJ, Mike Realm. Bring the heat.
あ、資材がないんだけど。
Excited to get into some more games, and good news, we got you covered. Welcome everyone, Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face. Here's we're going to call games 3 and 4
出てこない、そもそも。何回も元気よね。
Better games to start things off, Monster. Craziness through and through. Top 5 best players in the world, and they're showing up here on the world stage.
I mean, you guys saw the reaction. Booga with the insane game one had us jumping out of our seats. Quite literally, and man, Sky at the final moments. I thought we were going to see a victory come back from Dubs with the flint knock shockwave to shake up the entire place, but it was great.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. It was a nail biter. Let's just put it like that. But let's run over the format and how this whole thing works. So at top 25, players start to get 3 points. Then we move on to 15 plates. At that point, all the players that are still remaining will get an additional 2 points, making it a total of 5. Then after that, if they get to the top 5, they'll add 2 more points to that, making it a 7-point total earned for staying alive all the way until the end. But if you get that victory royale, you get a total of 10 points. So plus 3 coming out of the top 5 there. And each elimination is going to count for 1 point. So look for these players to play for the placement. Some, like King, want to play for those eliminations. And then the prizing, it's all on the line for $3 million for the first place prize. 1.8 million for second, 1.2 million for third, and then 1 million as well, plus 4 fourths. That is crazy. That's a lot of money.
You know, yesterday the duos had to split it. Today, it all goes to you, right? It's just a solo competitor. So, and everyone here is a winner. We're here to celebrate every single player that has made it this far. If you stepped onto this stage, you are already a winner.
The marathon that they took to get up to this point, bananas to say the least. 10 weeks, grueling competition in both solos and duos, and for a lot of our competitors that prep not just for the competition today, but also yesterday. Now we're already 2 games in. We had mentioned some of the players that had performed very well. Right here, Booga, who had a monumental.
やだよ。号泣号泣。空中で撃たないでよ。
別に空中で撃ってもいいと思うけどな。 喧嘩するんだったら俺配信やめるよ。
ルール守ってスクリム面白。
これって空中で打っちゃダメっていうルールはあるの？
空中で打っちゃダメだったんですか？初めて知りました。
俺は全然知らんかった。てか初
着地してスタートっぽい。スクリムは空中で撃ったら死ぬから面白くないからなんか違う YouTube の人もみんな言ってたよ。ドリマイ行こう。ルールなんだって。
別にそうとは書いてないからいいと思うんだけどな。
建築から落ちてグライダー開いて飛んでるのも打っちゃダメですか？でも俺は嫌い。それはいいの。
どういうこと？空中で打っちゃダメって。
なおとやったらわかる。
飛んで打つってこと？
最初飛んでるのだけ打たなきゃいいんですね。
お前ら結構浮いてる説。
喧嘩って原案やロコレわら。
とりあえず渡るくん言い方を考えよう。
ドリマみんな入れ。
一応モデだからさ、言い方もちゃんと考えないと。それじゃあモデとは言えれんよ。
早くやるそぞ。だから最初のジャンパで飛んでフィールドの中に入ったら打っていいんだけど、ジャンパで飛んで先に降りた人が打ったら卑怯だよね。人が嫌なことはやめようね。
ここ入ればいいの？
これは制作者に問題があるのでは、なぜ高いとこに作っなーって話よね。初見さんわかりましたか？
とりあえず何かしらといいんじゃないかな、別に。でけえな、これ。
最初ジャンパで飛んでるのを着地するまで待っていればいいですよね。
武器はこれだけな。トラップはどうなのよ。俺はその間ワールドカップで見ておくよ。
As Unknown Army does have the life.
Just taking all of these platforms too. Gaining control slowly but surely. Nice little peek right there. He goes for the staircase first. So clean.
Doing this all with a controller. You know we have millions of players that play on controller. At home, and he goes in. Does apply white damage. One more. That's gonna do it. Commandment was in third place. An Unknown Army now made him put in the place that he wanted him to. Dominant.
And a little taunt to throw some salt on the wound right there. Now hopping to the other side of the map, we have Blaster. He does have a baller. His main priority right now is metal and more loot.
Take a look here. We got Martine. Got eyes on a target. Also using his Sky Stalker skin. My personal favorite. Charges forward with that close range, but no! It was Low Boom who gives him the hands there. Fun fact, Christian, our boy from Fortnite VR Live, told me look out for Low Boom. Low Boom. Someone to definitely take eyes on.
In the Fortnite world, Leshy, another controller player, bringing it back to the good old nostalgic Tilted Towers. That close range needs to get shot a few times right there, but still keeping his cool. He has plenty of extra shields and mobility. Shot great. Congested area. That's what it is. 4 players in Neo Tilted right now. You have to be careful.
This is a controller battle, actually.
Probably looking to take this wall. He's gonna break into the building now, get that high ground over his opponent. Astonis is just waiting, not making a sound here, seeing if he can.
自分が今までやっていたスクリーンは普通のマッチと別に変わらない感じだったので、空中で打ってはいけないというルール知らなくてやってしまいました。すみませんでした。
There's obviously going to be that added pressure. We talked with a few of the players before the game started today. The number one thing that I think everyone brought up to me was just this sheer presence of where we are. And some of them even went as far as to say, yeah, I don't think I'm going to look up at all. I think I'm just going to focus on the screen. That's what I know. There's no reason for me to try and go above and beyond anything else, right? Sometimes the moment can take you away.
Both points of POVs right here, both points of views.
Yeah.
They're looking to take any wall they can to gain control, have a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, this is basically like the Fortnite equivalent of an arm wrestling match right now. Maybe for some of our parents who are joining us here for the first time, haven't watched Fortnite before, they're really just struggling.
最初のジャンパで飛んでるのを打たなきゃいいんですよね。
Alright, Lesh this time has decided to commit. He is now down, face to face. There's nowhere. Astonishment running. He goes into it. Lands the two-shot. And that's the little tactic right there. If there's a ramp in front of the wall, you have to recognize you are in big danger because there's a nifty little trick to get you in that box.
Another one of my favorite players here. You got Legendary on the side. Looks the high ground. Oh, man. Legendary not having a game at this point.
On average, when he qualified in the online opens, across every game he loaded into, that's very high for placement. And now he's picking up elims. Unfortunately, like we said here, he's not really connecting the dots today, but halfway through the competition.
Get out of there. Very dangerous, but gets an elimination on Pinstar. A massive elim here for Leshius. In this battle at Neo Tilted.
Representing for all the controller players across the world, Leshy, very dangerous.
Just get close range. Player like Leshy in no punish, right? When you have a controller, you have that little bit of the ability to help. You're gonna have it. I know you're gonna be low, but the reality is, right? You got they have to use your thumb. You just don't want to box with them inside of that. It's very rough to deal with.
Maybe Ruck said it best, you know, just the age difference. Leshy's 15, you know, could just be a little fast kid start.
So, and I competed for a very long time. Got through. It was just in this fight here. Moment. Let's get ownership of the wall because that player doesn't engage above him.
ナオトダメだ。
All around.
自分の考えてるので合ってるかわからないとまた嫌なことしてしまうんで、それ終わったら前進してもらっていいですかね。
That blue triangle, that other player goes right in for the fight. Is going to knock down the shield just a little bit there. He's going to have minis to be able to top himself back up. Yeah, yep. Shockwave. Yeah, you don't want to go for that fight. Shockwaves are so important. Players saving them for that late game. And in some cases, just use it. It's a cage. You don't want to take a fight. There's no reason for you to do so. A lot of players playing cautiously as they
しまうではなくしてしまうかもでした。間違えました。
Oh, marches. That's number 2 crew.
You can see the excitement there. Nice little smirking grin on his face. He throws a peace sign to the crowd. He takes that player Lucky right out. So dangerous to rotate through. You have players like Mr. Savage. Now we see Left Eye and Kurtz. Again for a big upset in the last game, taking out the likes of some huge names towards the end game. But Kurtz here with a heavy sniper. Can he open up a base here and follow up with that infantry rifle? Coming up. Get this little peek on right here.
I think Ninja yesterday had talked about the infantry rifle, how good the weapon is. Really, the accuracy that you get out of it is absurd. It's something that you, if you pick it up and you know how to use it, he likes that weapon so much, and I understand why a lot of our players will go for that as well. You have the option to, you got that comfortability with it. Then you got Left Eye. 2 eliminations currently. Has 2 shots.
ロータリーさん。
Completely left his previous job 6 months ago to fully focus in on competitive Fortnite, and he found himself at the Fortnite World Cup stage. I don't think it gets any better than that. That is a great story here.
You take those risks if you so badly. If you want to then you have to breathe. You just go for that moment. You never know what's going to happen. This could very well be a lot of people in this arena next year.
center map, more or less. He does have a lead for the next zone.
Yep, movement options for him, which in the last game he had the shadow bombs. Didn't really pan out for him because King very thirsty.
ワタルーはどこへ？
知らねえ。
終わる？
終わる。ご視聴ありがとうございました。もしよければチャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。ということで皆さん、バイチャー。